Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Alexandra here. I hope you guys are all doing well. It is a Ipsy Rolling Project Pan update for you guys. One of my favorite videos to film on this channel. Sadly, for this update, there is no new empties for you guys. Want. So not really thrilled about that. I have some really great progress to show you guys for some of the products that are in the project. I do the update for my channel every 2 months. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna start with the most disappointing product for the update because I am so disappointed with myself. Shockingly, or maybe not shockingly, it is a lipstick for you. This is a Lip Sense in the shade Goddess. I rolled this in a couple of updates ago, and I did say a few updates ago, or maybe last update, that I wanted to get through 3 full-size lipsticks this year. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. This was one of them, and this will be for sure the one that I'm not gonna get used up this year. There's just no way. Last update, there was minimal progress. I couldn't even make a line, but it was like very small. I am able to make a line this time, but it's still so small. And when we talk numbers here in a minute, you'll see. So that is my progress for you. So there's still more than half of the tube left. Since the last update, I have only used this 3 times. The previous update before that, I used it 4 times. So that's a total of 7 times. I don't know how I used this less than the last update. I was really hoping that it would be the summer of lipstick, which it has, just not for this one. I think I would have used it a couple of times more had I not gone on vacation, because I didn't bring this with me and I was really focusing on my other lipsticks. I lost 2 weeks of possible using this maybe once or twice in that time. This one's not gonna get the use on it that I was hoping for the year. This is the oldest lipstick in my collection, so I should be focusing on this one the most, but I just don't enjoy the shade as much as I used to. I was hoping at this point I would be like 40 plus uses in. I am at 7, so that's a really not great number. And with the way it's going, I'll be lucky if next update I'm able to use it an additional 10 times. I'm gonna aim for that, but if I'm being realistic, that's probably not gonna happen. But this is the update, this is the usage, here you go. We've got the disappointment out of the way. I mean, it's good that there is progress to show, but that's 4 months worth of progress, which is not very much. This is my Lord of Misrule perfume. It's a Lush perfume. So you can see the progress there. I think in theory, we're not just disregard this progress. This is from a different project. So the big line is where it was rolled in. I think this is probably the most usage or the biggest jump that it's gotten since being in the project this time around, but like by a hair. It's very small. I did bring this with me on vacation. I used this 10 times or 12 times out of the 13 days that we were gone. I can't remember. Thought I was gonna get more use on this. I don't know why I thought that. It does show because I focused on it for those 2 weeks and I just used it the regular amount that I would normally for the rest of the weeks. I don't know. I thought I was gonna get like all kinds of progress in those 2 weeks, which it definitely helped, but I don't know how I was using it last update because I used it quite a bit as well. The bottle's kind of wonky side, like shaped, so I don't really know if that's contributing to the usage or not. It's kind of tapered out there, but like barely. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad I got this much progress on it this update, but like this is not very much. I thought I was gonna get more. And I'm gonna try to focus on this a little bit more in August as well, just to keep this momentum of usage going. And we'll just see how long this takes me. My other perfume, I'm disappointed with the use as well. There's her. It's a good jump, but it's less of a jump than the last update, and the bottle is tapering in. I don't know what I was doing the last 2 months with perfumes. I did use a body spray twice, a big 2 times that I can remember, maybe 3 or 4 times, but not as everyday. This is my everyday perfume for work. I thought I was gonna get double the usage I ended up getting. So I don't know what that is about. I did lose 2 weeks worth of usage on it because I was gone on vacation. I didn't wear this for 2 weeks. So that probably didn't help my situation, but you know, it didn't also really help too much my other perfume. So I don't know what I was wearing for the last 2 months. Hopeful this would get used up within the next 4 months. But last update, I was like, it's probably going to take 6. And I do think it's going to take an additional 4 months, which would make it 6 months to use up, but it will be used up before the end of the year. A little disappointed with this product as well. So many disappointments. Sucks. So this is my Amika Dream Routine Overnight Hydration Treatment Mask thing. I'm at the bottom. It's been in the project a really long time. This is a pretty good jump. I haven't had a good jump like this in a while. This jump was 3 months, not 2. So this is probably the biggest jump that I've had since it's been in the project. I was hoping it would be a little bit more because I really want this to be used up in the next 2 months, like what's left. And I don't think I can get there with what's left in the bottle. I think it's going to take me 3 to 4 months to use it up. So still plugging away at it. When I do use it, I'm using 2 pumps in my hair now. I feel like my hair can handle the 2 pumps. It's a little bit longer. It's a little bit thicker, but like, you know, I can't overuse it because it just gets too much for my hair. Using it within reason is 2 pumps. So yeah, I really hope I can get this used up in the next 2 months, but I just don't know if that's possible. I guess it will depend too if there's like a bubble on the bottom, like of the jar. I don't know, but big progress on this one. Not as much as I was hoping, but this is still really good progress. I kind of debated rolling this out, but I'm gonna just keep it rolled in because I bet you there's still at least a month's worth of product left in this. This is my Fenty Beauty. It's a lip scrub. I love this product. Almost used up. I'm digging down into the component. I don't know how deep it goes down into the component. I don't use this product every day, and I'm going to assume at least another month, but it will be done by the next update. I really love this product. I will be sad to see it go. I think I rolled this into the project last update. I'm pretty sure this was one of them. Yeah, this was one of them. This is my Fenty Beauty Eavesdrops in 2, shade 2. You cannot see anything, and I can't see anything even when I hold it up to the light. I want to say this is maybe close to halfway being used up. It was virtually brand new when I rolled it in, but I wore this a lot over the last 2 months. Probably, I'm gonna say 50 plus times I wore it. I did bring this with me on vacation. I ended up bringing it. I didn't think I was going to, and I wore it honestly every day. So that helped my cause. I wear this every day at work. I wear it pretty much every day outside of work. It's good. I wouldn't repurchase it. My skin doesn't love it, especially like on hot days. And I think that's probably a combination problem of like what I'm using underneath my makeup, what I'm using on top of my makeup. It's not great for every day at work during the summer, but it's fine. I'm making it work. I wouldn't repurchase this. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to want to like cut this open because I love cutting open things. I love scooping out every part of the product, but this is kind of a hard plastic. So I don't think I'm going to do that, but I want to say this is like halfway used up. I don't know. I mean, maybe I could have it used up by the next update. I don't know. That would be very quick for like a foundation product though, to be used up essentially in like 4 months project. I don't know, but I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. And that's also I'm contributing that to, I am the darkest I'm going to be for the year. This is a much better shade match for me now. We're just going to see next update where I am at. I'm going to talk about my brow product, but like very quick because of course you're not going to be able to see any progress really. This is where I'm at. I wear this every day in my brows. It is just a crushed up brow product that broke in this little e.l.f. component. It did get puffed up again because I brought it with me on vacation, so it looks like there's probably more than there was last time. I might try to like tap that down, but like it doesn't really matter. So this is where I'm at. It will be in the project for 5 years. I want to talk about my 2 lipsticks that are going to be done before the end of the year, which I am thrilled about. I did wear them both today, so the product might not be quite settled, but I made my line before I used it. I did count today's usage in the numbers here. So this is my Lip Sense in Dawn Rising. I think I rolled this in last August or September. Can't remember. I think we're almost on the year mark though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Judging by this, but I think it's a year mark. I don't know. But I definitely have been using this since last August at some point. So this is my usage. Huge jump. That's a massive amount of jump there. loving it. I used this 37 times in the last 2 months, which is amazing for me. I think since I've rolled this in, the goal was to always use it 20 times in an update, which I was never able to do. So the fact that I used it 37 times in one update is not too shabby, and it really shows with my usage. It was 37 times since the last update and 84 times since it's been in the project. I do know that these don't quite go down all the way to the bottom. They might go to like here. So I don't have a whole lot of product left I can use up. If I keep using it as I've been using it the last couple of months, I'm going to predict this a month's worth of product left. I think this will be done by September, which I'm super thrilled about. I'm a little burnt out on the combo on my lips. I've been using it for a while, a little bit darker than I'm kind of loving. I was really burnt out on it in June. By mid-June, I was like, I do not want to wear this lip combination anymore. But I knew that I needed to get it used up and get it out of my life. And then in July, when we went on vacation, I wore a lot of lipstick when I was on vacation. That helped. It was an easy grab for lipstick and I didn't have to really think about it. It wasn't my first choice necessarily, but it was a choice and it was fine. And it's great that I've gotten this much usage on it. So I'm grateful that I did kind of just like push through the not really wanting to wear it, but it will be done in a month and I won't have to wear this combination after that. So yay for that. This is my other lip sense in Summer Fun, and it is the Summer of Lipstick for me over here. Huge jump again, really big jump. I use this a lot, and that's also because I pair it with that other shade that we just talked about, and I wore this to work every day. I only wore one like layer of it, just like a little wash of color. Barely there. Pink shade, which has been really nice. Used this 59 times since the last update. That's a lot. So basically wore makeup every day since the last update. A total of 84 uses as well since it's been in the project, which is weird that both lipsticks are at the exact same amount of usages at the same time. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna predict it's gonna be close for this one. If I keep wearing lipstick as I have been for the last update, I think I can finish this by the next update as well, but it's gonna probably take me closer to the 2-month mark to get it used up, which is fine. August is gonna be a super easy month to wear makeup. I'm gonna be still busy doing things, lots of social events. My mom is coming to visit me for a few weeks, so we're gonna be out doing things, which I love because I will be wearing a full face most of the time. Love that for me. September, this might be a little bit harder to grab for because after September, I've sort of just said in my mind, I don't want to be wearing lipstick to work. Lipstick was the summer thing. I'm not continuing on with that. I'm going to go back to like a moisturizing gloss or like a lip balm situation at work. No more lipsticks, but I'm just going to have to push through this for all of September because I think that's going to take me that long to get it used up. So that would be great if I could have this used up by the next update. That would be 2 lipsticks at least out of my collection. So 2 out of 3 isn't bad. This is kind of a surprise for me, a good surprise. This is my gloss. I threw this into the project last update. This is my Sensions Lip Sense Gloss in Matte. It was brand new last update, never used, never opened. You can see all that windowing. Maybe you can't see it, but I can see it. And when I open it up, this lip gloss doesn't move. So there's definitely like tunneling happening in there as well. That is amazing. It did take me like up to 12 days into the new, I guess, block for me to finish that other gloss that was in my project. It's really only 6 weeks worth of use. I try to use this every day, at least twice. On work days, I use it more than twice just because my lips need something on it, moisturizing it. And if I'm gonna predict, I would say this is probably at least 1/4 of the product used up, maybe close to 1/3, but probably closer to 1/4. If I was able to use up that much in 6 weeks, technically, I think I could get this finished by the end of the year. It's gonna be very close though. So I'm just gonna keep plugging away at it, and I'm gonna really try to get this used up by the end of the year because this is my least favorite gloss. And I don't love it. And I really want to get through another gloss makeup product before the end of the year. So pushing for this, but I'm very thrilled with the amount of progress that I was able to get on this guy. I have no empties for you guys, which means no roll-ins. I think some of these products I made some really great progress with, so that is really exciting. Trying to work through some things. Last update, we only had 2 empties for my Ipsy Rolling Project Pan. Of course, when I get to 10, I can get an Ipsy box. I did end up getting June's Ipsy box by mistake. I will link that unboxing for you. I explain everything in there. And I'm also getting July's Ipsy box by mistake. Mistakes were made. If I'm gonna make some predictions for the next update, I do think we're gonna have some empties heading our way, which I'm so happy about. I do think both of these will be used up. And I do also think the lip scrub will be used up. Gonna be ambitious. Maybe this, maybe the hair mask, hair treatment thing. So that's where I am at. I could have 3 or 4 empties for you the next update. That would be amazing. Let's make our predictions now. If you guys are doing a rolling project pan, let me know, link it below. I love watching that content. Do you think I did well this update? I think so. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.